Bonjour tout le monde, c'est moi, Monsieur Springer, votre professeur de français AP, avec quelques conseils, quelques recommandations, en fait, quelques exigences pour comment faire les activités de Free Response pour l'examen AP, mais aussi dans le cours de français AP. Donc, le semestre dernier, c'est-à-dire semestre 1, en automne, quand vous euh, quand on a fait les activités comme email reply, persuasive essay, etc., euh, là, le but, c'était une bonne réponse ou une réponse de qualité. N'importe combien de temps vous avez passé sur les activités. Mais maintenant, pour semestre 2, euh, on va commencer à penser d'une limite de temps pour faire les activités, d'accord? So last semester, the focus was on quality of response for those 4 free response activities: conversation, cultural comparison, email reply, and persuasive essay. This semester, in addition to having an excellent response of quality, like I've taught you, you're going to begin applying the time limits. And I'm going to require the time limit from you because I'm trying to prepare you to be successful in the AP testing environment when you will have those time limits, okay? So for this unit that we're in, I want to show you a few of these activities, and we're going to look through what those time limits are, okay? So my screen looks a little different than your screen looks like. This is what the teacher view of Brightspace is like. So when you're in Leçon 19, Lesson 19, you're going to have a couple of AP free response activities, and then you're going to have a couple of them in unit or Lesson 20 as well. So for instance, the presentational speaking or the cultural comparison, as you'll notice in the directions en français and en anglais, which by the way is just like the AP exam, it has it in both. You're going to have 4 minutes to read the topic and prepare your presentation, and then 2 minutes to record. And I do want you to do that from now on, including in this lesson. Like I said, we didn't do that last semester. That was not the focus, but now it is. Don't worry though, relax. I'm going to give you a freebie actually. So for this lesson's cultural comparison and email reply, as long as you follow directions, you're going to get a full credit. And the same is true for the persuasive essay and the conversation in lesson 20. And after that, in future units, I'm going to start grading them like we did last semester. But I want you to just focus on what you need to do to complete the task as well as the time limit, okay? In general, when you're doing a cultural comparison, I do not listen to anything after the 2-minute mark because that's what it will be like on the AP exam. Don't take more than 4 minutes to prepare, and just as a reminder, you can't really write out your response and then read it. You do not have the time to do that, nor is that a speaking task. That's a writing task. It would be helpful to jot down maybe an intro and a few notes, that type of thing. Okay, the email reply. Let's take a look at the time limit here. You have 15 minutes to read the email sent to you and the directions and write your reply. All of that in 15 minutes. So I do want you to set yourself a timer and complete it. If you don't get through it all, that's okay. Just submit it for now. I want you to get used to what it's like to operate under that time frame. Okay? Let's take a peek ahead at the end of lesson 20, leçon 20. Okay, we have the interpersonal speaking or conversation activity. This one's pretty simple. You just have 20 seconds to respond each of the responses. So as you will remember, there's one person talking and then your response. And you'll hear this sometimes on the recordings, but there's a little beep. So they'll finish speaking, beep, then it's your chance to record. And then you have 20 seconds. I recommend having a stopwatch out in front of you. Get used to having that time going. You don't have to speak the full 20 seconds, but generally, the more you speak, the better. And the more you write, the better too on the AP free response activities. Give me, as your teacher, and then if you take the AP exam in May, give the AP reader lots of samples of your awesome French language. Okay? Persuasive essay. I believe we've got, just as a quick glance, you've got 6 minutes to read the topic and the printed sources. That would be sources 1 and 2, and then you get to listen to the audio sample twice and only twice. And I do want you to do it that way, okay? So You have 6 minutes to read the topic. You can listen to the audio twice. Take notes while you listen, please. Jot down anything you want to. And then you got to set 40 minutes and try to write your essay. For some of you, this is going to feel really cramped time-wise. That's okay. If it feels awkward or you don't even get through the task right now, I don't care. That actually would be a good thing because that would show you kind of where we need to go next and would help me see that as well. If you have questions about these things, let me know. But here's what I'm going to require of you. I need you to send me an SLP message or an email or a text message. It does not matter to me, saying that, hey, I watched this video and I understand the time constraints for the AP free response activities. I need that from you before I'm going to grade those once you submit them. That way we're just on the same page, and I know that when you turn those in that you understand the time limits. I'm grading everybody in an equitable way that way also. And if I think that you maybe are not keeping the time limit at some point during the semester, I might just say something like, hey, are you sure you wrote this in 40 minutes and that type of thing. Don't be offended by that. I'm just trying to help you best be prepared for the AP exam. D'accord, merci beaucoup et au revoir.